Hi, my name is Eugene. I don't really make these sorts of videos, but today I decided to make a video about a great project that's called Goldfinch, just like the bird. Well, let's start with why I think this project is a great part of the future that we're going toward. So you might ask me, what is that? Why do I need to hear about it? Well, just give me 1 minute. I'll tell you why. So first, let's talk about what it is and what does it do. So Goldfinch is a decentralized credit platform for crypto loans without collateral. Yes, you heard me right. It is without collateral, and that's the main difference. Um, if you compare it to other projects, other platforms that provide similar services, you need to pay money basically to borrow some money. So the second question that you probably have is, well, how does it all work, right? So for that, we're going to use some slides because, obviously it's going to be a little easier to grasp. So on the slides, you can see that we have three main parties. Number one is liquidity providers, then we have backers, and then we have borrowers, right? So liquidity providers are people that just want to stake their stable coins, and get some reward like some APY, right? Maybe 8%, 10%. We also have two main tranches. We have senior tranche and we have junior tranche. So senior tranche is filled up by liquidity providers, people that stake their stable coins. And the second one, the junior tranche, is filled up by the backers. So if a borrower wants to borrow some money, they create a pool with some terms, right? Maybe 10% on the money that they take. They tell you the end date when they are going to give the money back, right? So they basically lay out all the terms, right? And then the backers are going to look at those pools and they're going to try to distinguish the bad pools from the good ones, okay? And well, how can they do that? Well, they actually ask a lot of questions. They pretty much analyze all the data that the borrower had provided, or that is known. And then they're gonna come up with a decision if this pool is good or bad. And if they think that this pool is good, well, then they just put some money in the first junior tranche. That's the tranche that's controlled, that's filled up by backers, right? So they literally put their money where their mouth is. You know what I mean? And keep in mind that borrowers are going to be companies, right? Not people. People can borrow money from companies that work with Goldfinch. For example, there's a company called QuickCheck. It works in Nigeria. So for many people, it's hard to borrow some money from a bank. So they just borrow some money, like $20, $50 from this company, QuickCheck, and QuickCheck gets the money from the Goldfinch, and how do they do that? Well, they go to the platform, they create a pool, they lay out the terms, and then the backers look at that pool. They look at the documents that this company had provided, and they're okay with it. They invest their money through the junior tranche in this pool, and if the pool is really good, a lot of backers invest in that tranche, the junior tranche, and if enough backers invest money in the junior tranche, the senior tranche gets automatically filled up by the from the pool that the liquidity providers had created. So that's how it all works. So the pool that QuickCheck created consists of two parts. One is the senior tranche, and two is the junior tranche. Okay, so this pool gets filled up by two tranches, and those tranches get filled up by different parties, right? The senior tranche gets filled up by the liquidity providers, and then the junior tranche gets filled up by the backers. I know it might be a lot of information to take in, and I felt the same way, but once you get to grips with it, you understand that this is just a great protocol and it's already working. It's not just some people thinking of creating it. It's literally working. And I gave you some examples of companies like QuickCheck, using it, and I think that many and many more companies are going to start using it really soon. So yeah, if you want to learn more information about this project, I'm going to leave all the links below. So I'm going to leave you with this great quote that I know. If you don't innovate fast, if you don't disrupt your industry, if you don't disrupt yourself, you will be left behind. Thank you guys.